The year was 1886. It was a time of great innovation and change, a period when the world was on the brink of a technological revolution. The industrial age was in full swing, and inventors and engineers were pushing the boundaries of what was possible. A German engineer named Carl Benz changed the world forever. Born in 1844, Benz had a vision that would transform transportation. He was driven by a relentless pursuit of innovation and a desire to create something that had never been seen before. He introduced the first true automobile. This was not just a carriage with an engine, it was a completely new concept. The Benz Patent Motor Wagon was a marvel of engineering, a machine that would pave the way for the future of transportation. His creation, the Benz Patent Motor Wagon, was a three-wheeled vehicle. It was meticulously designed and built, showcasing Benz's ingenuity and attention to detail. The vehicle was unlike anything the world had seen before. It was powered by a gasoline engine. This was a groundbreaking development, as most vehicles at the time were powered by steam or electricity. The gasoline engine provided a new level of efficiency and reliability. This invention marked the beginning of a transportation revolution. People were amazed and intrigued by this new machine. It captured the imagination of the public and sparked a wave of innovation in the automotive industry. This wasn't just a new way to get around, it represented a shift in how people thought about travel and mobility. The automobile offered a level of freedom and independence that was previously unimaginable. It was a catalyst for massive societal change. The introduction of the automobile had far-reaching effects on society, influencing everything from urban planning to the economy. It changed the way people lived and worked. The automobile would reshape cities, industries, and even how we live our daily lives. It led to the development of new industries such as oil and rubber, and created countless jobs. Cities expanded and adapted to accommodate the growing number of cars. Let's take a ride back in time. We'll explore the early days of the automobile and see how it evolved from a novel invention to an essential part of modern life. We'll explore how the automobile evolved from a novelty to a necessity. From the first models to the mass-produced cars of the early 20th century, we'll see how this invention transformed the world. Fasten your seatbelts and let's hit the road. Join us on this journey through the history of the automobile and discover how it became an integral part of our daily lives. Imagine a world without cars. Can you picture it? Before the automobile, people relied on horses for transportation. Horse-drawn carriages and wagons were common sights on the roads. Travel was slow, and journeys were often long and arduous. Cities were crowded and noisy, with the constant clatter of hooves and the smell of manure filling the air. The invention of the bicycle in the late 19th century offered a glimpse of personal transportation. However, it was the automobile that would truly revolutionize how we move. Carl Benz was a visionary engineer. He dreamt of creating a self-propelled vehicle. In 1885, he achieved his dream with the Benz Patent Motor Wagon. This three-wheeled vehicle was powered by a single-cylinder, four-stroke gasoline engine. It could reach a top speed of 10 miles per hour. Benz's invention was met with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Some people saw its potential, others dismissed it as a passing fad. However, Benz persisted, and his invention would lay the foundation for the modern automobile. Section 4. Henry Ford, driving the world into the future. While Carl Benz invented the automobile, it was Henry Ford who truly revolutionized the industry. Benz's creation was groundbreaking, but it was Ford's vision that transformed the automobile from a luxury item into a necessity for the common man. Henry Ford made it accessible to the masses. His innovative approach to manufacturing and his relentless pursuit of efficiency changed the way products were made and consumed. Ford's vision was to create a car for everyone. He believed that mobility should not be a privilege reserved for the wealthy, but a right for all individuals, regardless of their social status. In 1908, he introduced the Model T, a vehicle that would go on to become one of the most influential cars in history. A simple, affordable, and reliable automobile, the Model T was designed with the average American in mind. It was easy to drive and maintain, making it the perfect car for the burgeoning middle class. Ford's revolutionary assembly line production methods made mass production possible. By standardizing parts and using a conveyor belt system, he drastically reduced the time and cost of manufacturing. The Model T became a symbol of American ingenuity and the dawn of a new era. It represented the spirit of innovation and the promise of a brighter future, and the dawn of a new era. Communities were transformed as people could travel farther and faster than ever before, connecting towns and cities in ways previously unimaginable. The automobile was no longer a luxury for the wealthy, it became a practical tool that empowered the average person, giving them the freedom to explore and expand their horizons. It was a practical and affordable mode of transportation for the average person. The Model T's impact on society was profound, reshaping the landscape of America and setting the stage for the modern automotive industry. Section 5. The open road beckons automobiles and a changing society. The widespread adoption of automobiles led to profound societal changes. People were no longer limited to living and working within walking or horse-drawn carriage distance anymore. Automobiles gave them the freedom to travel farther and explore new places and destinations. Cities expanded outwards and suburbs were born, changing the landscape. The automobile also created new industries such as gas stations, repair shops, and motels to cater to the needs of motorists. Section 6. From horse carriages to highway systems, a transportation revolution. The automobile's impact on transportation was nothing short of revolutionary. Before the advent of the automobile, horse-drawn carriages were the primary mode of transportation, limiting travel to short distances and making long journeys arduous and time-consuming. With the invention and mass production of automobiles, there was a pressing need for better roads. Governments around the world began investing heavily in building roads and highways to accommodate the growing number of vehicles. This led to the creation of extensive road networks that connected cities and towns, making travel faster and more efficient. One of the most significant developments was the completion of the first transcontinental highway, the Lincoln Highway, in 1913. This monumental road connected New York City to San Francisco, spanning over 3,000 miles and paving the way for future highway systems. The rise of the automobile also led to the decline of horse-drawn transportation. As cars became more affordable and accessible, horse carriages were gradually phased out, marking the end of an era. In urban areas, the automobile revolution spurred the development of public transportation systems. Buses and trams became common sights in cities, providing efficient and reliable means of transport for the growing urban population. The world was becoming increasingly connected and mobile thanks to the automobile. This newfound mobility transformed societies, economies, and the way people lived, worked, and interacted. The automobile truly revolutionized transportation, shaping the modern world as we know it. Section 7. Driving into the future, the enduring legacy of the automobile. The automobile's impact on modern life is undeniable. It has shaped our cities, our industries, and our culture. From the daily commute to family road trips, cars have become an integral part of our lives. While the future of transportation may hold new technologies and innovations, the automobile's legacy as a revolutionary invention that transformed the world will forever be etched in history. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our desire for exploration and freedom.